Greetings, I'm the Bulgarian Troglodyte. Today I'm gonna do a garage sale Blu-ray haul. So recently I went to visit my family. They live in a different city than me. And there I went to a garage sale with my mother's friend. And this was the first time I actually met the guy, but he just mentioned that there's a garage sale, so I thought that I would go there. He's big into collecting, not films or books, but he's into collecting, for example, washing machines and dryers, believe it or not. And he has like 20 washing machines, even one dryer in the children's room. Again, people usually decorate their children's rooms with like Funko Pops and unicorns, but this guy has decorated his children's room with a dryer, and each to their own, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, I thought that I should go to the garage sale because I figured that there might be books or Blu-rays there. And then to my surprise, there were actually lots of Blu-rays there and even some boutique stuff from the UK and the US there. So I managed to pick up 3 box sets and 2 other releases. Again, all of these are from boutique labels. And these are all things that I've kind of wanted to have, so it's great to own these now, but let's go through them now. So the first box set here is the Cinema of Conflict 4 films by Krzysztof Kieslowski box set from Arrow Video. So this has 4 films: The Scar, Camera Buff, Blind Chance and No End. I have seen all of those films before I got the box set. Those are all, I think, solid films. Maybe not quite as good as the Three Colors trilogy or Double Life of Veronique, and I also own those films, but these are still very good and something that I want to watch again at some point. And I've been eyeing this set again back when it came out originally, but this is the version that doesn't have the booklet, but I don't really mind whether it has the booklet or not. I mean, I like reading booklets, but it's not like that big of a deal. But yeah, Arrow box sets tend to be really nice. I like the cover art and stuff, and there are lots of special features here. And my favorite out of these films is probably Blind Chance. And now the only major Kieslowski work that I don't own yet is the Decalogue, which I've of course seen, but I don't own it. Yeah. Then we have this Fassbinder Volume 2 set, and this is again without the booklet. But yeah, I'm really glad to have this now. The reason I hadn't bought this myself, even though I have the Volume 1 and Volume 3, is because I have some of these films here on individual releases. So I have again Olivier is the Soul on Criterion, and then I have Fox and His Friends and Chinese Roulette here. But there are a couple of films here that I didn't have yet, which are Effie Priest, and that's actually one that I haven't seen yet, and then The Marriage of Maria Brown, which I have seen, and it's a good film, one of his more famous works, of course, so it's great to have that. Need to rewatch that one. Yeah. And again, I have the Volume 3 and Volume 1 sets here. These are the ones with the booklet, but again, this second one isn't with the booklet, but I don't think it matters that much. They still look, again, nice together. And yeah, great to have that as well now. And then I have again Shock Rivets Out 1 on this box set, and I also already own this box set, and there is a bigger version of this green box set here that had Out 1 also, but I have the version that doesn't have Out 1. This version only has Noir, Duel and Merry-Go-Round, so it's really great to have Out 1 now, and I've been meaning to pick this again individual Out 1 release out, but I just haven't had the chance. But I have seen Out 1. I watched it a few years ago. Again, it's like 14 hours long. I think I watched it in 2 days, and it's a pretty crazy work and very hard to analyze and very kind of hard to get through, especially in the beginning where not much happens, but it's very rewarding experience when you go through the whole thing. Yeah, very challenging cinema, but in a good way, I would say, and I'm so glad to have this as I'm a big Shock Rivet fan. And also, speaking about these box sets, I'm thinking maybe recommending one film from this box set to Altes for our podcast, maybe in the spring, called Nohua, because I really need to rewatch that film, and I was thinking that it could be a good one for the podcast, but we'll see if that happens. Yeah. Then again, I have a couple more releases here. These are again regular Blu-rays, or no, I mean not regular Blu-rays because they are on putty labels, but they are in box sets. That's what I meant. So we have a Visconti film called Ludwig, which I haven't seen yet. It's like over 4 hours long, so it might take me a while to put this in the Blu-ray player, because of course I'm like many other people are, that sometimes it takes me a while to get to these really long films, even though they often are amazing and very rewarding when you get to them. But there is always that kind of, again, something saying in my mind that, oh, am I in a mood for a 4-hour art house film? And yeah, but I'm very excited about these. I'm a fan of Visconti. I've seen maybe 9 of his films, so I have still many left to watch, and this is maybe one of the most essential ones from him that I haven't seen yet. And again, my friend Altes just made a video about this recently that was really good, and the film sounded very interesting based on that review, so I'm gonna try to watch this very soon, but again, due to the length, I cannot really promise to watch it like immediately, but yeah, very excited to watch it. And yeah, again, another Arrow video release. Then last but not least, we have a Kino Lorber release. It's The Sacrifice from Andrei Tarkovsky. This got a 4K recently, but this is the Blu-ray, but again, I don't even have a 4K player yet, so I'm perfectly happy with the Blu-ray. And now that I got this, the only feature Tarkovsky film that I don't own yet is Andrei Rublev. Yeah, and actually The Sacrifice and Andrei Rublev are the only Tarkovsky films that I've only seen once. The rest I've watched 2 or more times. So I really need to watch this one again, as well as I need to watch Andrei Rublev again. But this is a very solid film, and again, it was his last film, and he made this in Sweden with some, again, it has Erland Josefsson, who was a Bergman regular and stuff. Yeah, great film. But now, in all seriousness, those weren't actually, I didn't get these from a garage sale, but actually Altes sent them to me. So he, again, put this all in a box and sent them to me from London. And of course, after Brexit, you even have to pay customs for gifts. So I had to pay like 17.5 euros. Again, that included the tax and the fee to the postal service. But Altes didn't. But this was a gift from Altes, so I didn't have to pay anything to Altes. But yeah, a small customs payment, but I don't mind that, because again, I got definitely good value from these Blu-rays. Again, these are all stuff that I have wanted to get, and these are all things that I'm interested in, and of course most of those films I have already seen and liked. Yeah, but thank you so much, Altes, for sending this to me. It was great to get some Blu-rays. I haven't been able to get any Blu-rays in a few months. I think the last one I got was Kamikaze Girls back in maybe August last year, so it had been a while since I got anything. Yeah, so it was nice to get some Blu-rays that I really wanted. And now I have some reorganizing to do with my shelves, because these 2 Billy shelves are actually completely full at the moment, so I might have to start double stacking the shelves. Of course, I don't really like the idea of double stacking, because I want them to all to be visible, but I guess maybe I'll just put the like Tarantino garbage regular Blu-rays in the back. I don't have to showcase those on my shelf. Yeah, because I'm not that into Tarantino anymore. I used to be when I was a teenager, and that's when I got the Blu-ray, so that's why I have them. I wouldn't get them anymore, but yeah, I think they're still good enough for me to keep, so I don't want to get rid of them, because I might get in the mood, some nostalgic mood, to rewatch them at some point. But anyway, again, thank you, Altes, for these great gifts. I was very happy to receive them. And as I had some issues with my bank account, this package sat on the customs for quite a while, but I fortunately finally was able to pay the customs yesterday, and then these Blu-rays already arrived today and I got them, so that was great. It was a nice 6-kilometer walk to get them from the post office in minus 16 Celsius weather, so but a good walk and great Blu-rays, and Altes had packaged them really well. There was so much bubble wrap. I've never seen so much bubble wrap in my entire life. Yes, way more than when you order from Amazon or those places. I've often gotten kind of broken cases and stuff when I've ordered from many places, but Altes had packaged them really well, so all of them came in great condition. And by the way, a couple of these were also wrapped in plastic. I think it was Ludwig, Sacrifice and Out One, if I wasn't mistaken, but I took that plastic away immediately, as I always take it away immediately. I know some people keep it, but I always just want to get rid of the plastic immediately, as I know that I'm gonna keep these releases and I'm not gonna sell them or anything, so I don't need to keep the plastic on. But anyway, that was too long of a outro, so let me know if you have seen any of these films or if you own them. Thank you to Altes and thanks for watching. Don't drink Coke at all. Sayonara and arigato gozaimashita.